Hi, I'm Amanda Riggs. Thanks for joining us today. I'm here with Jessica Lautz, and we are going to talk about the Home Buyers and Seller Generational Trends Report. Jessica, can you define for us what a multi-generational home is?
Sure. So we started collecting data on this a couple of years ago because we thought that this was a trend that was happening in the market. A multi-generational home is one where there's more than one generation living there. So perhaps it's the kids who are living with mom and dad still, haven't moved out, or over 18, and that's one of the reasons why we are seeing multi-generational homes happening for recent home buyers. But another family scenario could be the grandparents have moved back in with their adult children who are very much still in the workforce. And then there's also children over the age of 18, and perhaps, to throw in good measure, there could be children under the age of 18 living in one large household. So we actually find that it's an interesting trend, and last year we had 13% of recent home buyers who purchased a multi-generational home. It's especially interesting when we look at our younger boomers. We actually find that over one in five actually purchased a multi-generational home. So they're really being squeezed for that sandwich generation.
Awesome. So if you compare it to other home types, what are your findings?
So what we actually see is we see this as a popular home type, and this can actually happen among married couples, among single females, especially taking in their parents and also still raising those children who won't move out. But we actually see that when we look at just the general type of household composition, we see a large share of married couples, especially today. It's actually grown in recent years. But we also see single females and single males in the market as well as unmarried couples. So there's a lot of different family types out there. It's pretty interesting.
Great. Do we have time for one more question?
I think so.
Awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about the home buying process?
Sure. So that's another thing that's really cool from this report is we can actually look at the home buying process by generation. So we can see why our Gen Yers are different from our silent generation. So when we look at our Gen Yers out there in the market, over 50% used a mobile device in their home search process, which is fascinating. Our silent generation, not so much embracing that mobile device, but they are out there. They're looking at open houses. They're driving through neighborhoods, feeling free to embrace where they want to live. But the surprising thing about our silent generation, when we talk about tech, they actually like virtual tours, and they're using them more than others. And I think it's because they're moving longer distances.
That's awesome. Just quickly, can you define what the silent generation is?
Oh, sure. So the silent generation is our oldest generation of home buyers out in the market. So we did used to collect data on the GI generation, but unfortunately they're not out there buying homes as much anymore, sadly. So our silent generation, I'd had to look at the actual, oh, look at that, I flipped to the right page. That's perfect. They were 69 to 89. So when we're comparing the youngest generation, our Gen Yers, to our oldest generation, the silent generation out there.
That's fantastic. So for any of our realtors out there, you might want to consider putting up a virtual tour for your older generation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.